Creatives Count is a unique, one-of-a-kind study of the region's creatives, and it really has two parts. The first is a survey, which is open to artists of all disciplines, whether they be professionals or hobbyists, working or living in St. Louis City and County. The second part is a qualitative research study, and we're really focusing on doing in-depth research with 4 different communities: fashion, film, music, and artists with disabilities. The survey itself is going to be collecting information about creatives, what kind of creative practices are taking place in St. Louis City and County, how do folks pursue their creative practice, as an LLC, as an individual, maybe as a full-time employee. And then we really also get into questions about what resources creatives need to advance their practice, which is really core to the purpose of this study, which is to help inform RAC about what's going on in the creative community right now and how they can use this information to plan for the next 5 years of programs and services. So we were really intentional with Creatives Count to look more broadly at the creative ecosystems in St. Louis. The previous study, Artist Count, which was conducted in 2013, looked at the practices, the well-being, the financial health, and resources that were needed at that time for artists in our community. And it was a really influential study for RAC because it helped them plan for programs and services and led to their funding individual artists. So Creatives Count is really building off of that work and informed by it. We're really excited to be working with Wolf Brown, which is a national arts research firm. They really are conducting the research. We worked with them to create the survey. They are engaging community members in qualitative research, and they will present findings at the October conference. If you go to RAC's website, on the front page, you'll be directed to take the survey. It takes about 15 minutes to complete. Really, there are just a couple of eligibility requirements. One is that participants are directly engaged in some sort of creative practice. Also, there is eligibility around living and working in St. Louis City or County, and you do have to be 18 or older to take the survey. The survey will be open until August 6th, and we really are hoping to hear from as many creatives as possible, whether they be hobbyists, professionals, whatever their creative community or background is. This is a really important planning tool for the Regional Arts Commission. It will inform the grants and services that they provide to creatives for the next 5 years. This is really a vital tool for our region. This data isn't collected any other way. The data will be made available to the public once the survey has closed, because we think it's important that it's a public resource. And then on October 23rd, we are going to also have an event to share those findings. One of the key findings from Artist Count, which was conducted in 2013, was that there was a need for individual artist grants. And so RAC responded and started to provide those. We're going to really take seriously what we find through the survey, as well as the qualitative research that will inform RAC's planning. Really, the intent is to better serve creatives in our region, and again, make sure that all St. Louisans lead a full creative life.